want a match half as good as this?
No disrespect intended or knowledge, but no, I can't, King. I truly believe Raw is the dominant brand of sports entertainment.
And you hit the nail right on the head there, JR. The dominant brand. Not the slightly better brand or the sort of superior brand.
Absolutely not. I'm a Raw man. And I have to believe we're head and shoulders better than the competition.
You won't get any argument from me, JR. SmackDown's the minor leagues as far as I'm concerned.
Boy, the spirit may be willing, but the flesh is weak. I don't think any human being could keep this up for long in that condition.
I think these superstars are getting some feedback from the crowd, JR.
Nothing wrong with that, King. That's what we like to hear. Man, would you look at the size and the speed of Umaga? I've never seen a superstar that big move so quickly.
No kidding. He really is a Samoan bulldozer.
Yeah, that's what they call him. And damn if I can find a better description. You don't want to get on this man's bad side.
You're assuming that he's got another side, JR. I'm not going to take any chances. I'm just going to stay out of his way. These superstars are putting on a great match so far, JR. But if they drop the ball, these fans will let them hear about it.
I don't think...
Uh-oh. Talk about a hole you don't want to find yourself in.
No kidding. This will rearrange your anatomy. And there he goes. The submission is locked in.
Oh my gosh. He might make his opponent tap right here. Wow. Listen to these fans, JR.
You can fool some...
What a counter. I've got to say, JR, I'm really impressed by what we've seen here tonight.
How could you not be, King? These are some of the finest athletes in all of sports entertainment.
I know that, JR. I'm just saying that this has been a great match so far.
It has indeed, King, and I think it's only going to get better from here on out.
JBL might be my favorite superstar on the SmackDown roster. I could never get enough of this guy.
I could. As a matter of fact, I think I've had more than enough of John Bradshaw.
There's that jealousy again, JR. You're lucky you're on Raw, because if you were on SmackDown, I'm sure JBL would have used all of that wealth and influence he has to get you fired by now. Man, I don't mind telling you, JR.
He's looking to finish his opponent off right here.
Oh, man! What a Samoan spike! Who would have thought you could do that much damage with a thumb?
He's not going to get caught with that one. He may get the 3 count here. I think this crowd's giving these superstars a piece of the mind, King.
Are you sure they can...
tell you, King, sometimes I get exhausted just watching these superstars compete.
I know what you mean, JR. I don't think most people appreciate what incredible athletes these
And now pin! This could be it! He almost got the 3 count, but almost doesn't count.
I think it's pretty obvious which way this one's going to go, JR.
Well, from my perspective, this is still anybody's match.
I'd like to see things from your perspective, JR, but I'd have to get my head out of my rear end first.
And Lord knows it's been up there for so long that that would be no easy feat.
He's a 3 count away from a pinfall. That was so close to 3, he could taste it. I'd ask you who you want to win this matchup, JR, but it's been pretty obvious since the start of the show who you're pulling for.
I'm trying to remain as objective as I can, King. Quite frankly, I'd rather see a good competitive matchup than see a particular superstar win or lose this thing.
Oh, come on. Everyone knows you play favorites. You're always trying to kiss up to the fans by talking up whoever they're cheering. Look at him, rubbing his opponent's face in it. I love it.
Well, this crowd doesn't seem to share your opinion. And quite frankly, I hope this comes back to bite him.
I'm not sure I agree with what the crowd is cheering.
He countered that and made it look easy. Looks like he's trying for a pin here. A count of 2, and the referee's hand was coming down for the 3.
Here he goes, up the turnbuckle. This could be really good or really bad. Look at that. No fear whatsoever. What an amazing superstar.
Be that as it may, this isn't the sort of thing that wins matches, King.
This has gone beyond just being a match, JR. I think these superstars genuinely hate each other.
There's no love lost between these competitors, that's for sure. If looks could kill, somebody would be pushing up daisies right now.
And you've got to admit, that makes for a much more interesting match, JR.
It sure does. But I just hope these superstars can settle their differences in the ring and leave it at that.
I've got to say, JR, I'm really impressed by what we've seen here tonight.
How could you not be, King? These are some of the finest athletes in all of sports entertainment.
I know that, JR. I'm just saying that this has been a great match so far.
It hasn't.
He doesn't seem to be too concerned about his opponent, JR.
Well, he should be. This one's not over yet, and you never know what might happen. So, oh, would you look at this. Talk about Eric. It's sick.
Come on, JR. It's not enough just to win a match. You've got to make it clear who's the dominant superstar.
Boy, what an incredible editor Rey Mysterio is. I'd have to say that pound for pound, he might be the most exciting superstar on the SmackDown roster.
That's an easy claim to make, JR. Mysterio only weighs about 90 pounds soaking wet with a brick in each pocket.
Will you stop it?
Uh-oh. I think he's looking to call San Diego.
And he connects with a 6-1.